Joining us. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody wherever you are. And we're about to start the second tournament match of this stream. We are going to have Nakavt, if I said that right. Apologize if I did not, against Team Sadistic. And for Nakavt, we have a Jazz, a Spirit, or Sprint, Welty, and I'm not quite sure who the other person is. Should know all these people by now, but we'll call him a Pog. And then for Team Sadistic, we have Hakeem, Yarms, Rams, and Lamb. Can't even pronounce these. I butcher pronunciations, but unless this is the tournament match that we're going to be having going live any minute. And there it is. We are live. The opening attack will be Spitter, Jockey, Smoker, and the Charger. Let's see exactly what the Survivor team. Opening attack, Spitter, Jockey, Charger, and Smoker win again. Okay, they're going to send the spawns. The Smoker gets a pull. The Charger will miss. The Jockey will get the Survivor furthest back into the safe room area. And they're going to get a pull back into the Spit. Alright, Ram's going to take most of the damage there. They're going to try to kill the the Smoker. They will hold the Spitter so they have the Charge Spit for the Stairs, which is actually a good sack order. They have about 7% of this game after 2 hits. Or 1 hit.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Spitter Boomer are the first, or Hunter Boomer were the first 2 spawns up to accompany the Spitter on the stair hit. Looks like it's going to be a Charger 2. It's a 2-2, but this is a very good 2 for this area. Hunter is pre-spawn. Looks like the Charger wants to come from above as well. Pre-spawns up above. Oh, what a ski goes out! Great ski going out by Lamb, by Lamb. Nice shutdown there. Spit goes on to nothing. Charger doesn't get anything as well. A Boomer will come in and get a 1 boom. Tank is sitting at 68%, so it's not going to be for quite some time yet. Now they will be able to navigate through this choke point.
Through here. Reloading. I'm a reload.
And they get through around. They go out to the street. Coming up on the first car alarm. They do not have, it's going to be a quad try. They do not have a Boomer for it. They're going to make noise by to see if they can get anybody to shoot up there. They're not going to. Smoker's going to come from behind. Right, the pole lands. The Charger takes the pole target, but it's going to be a tri-cap. Going to get it clear. It's going to be a lot of damage, though. But no one's going to go down. But that is a massive amount of damage going on to the Survivors there. Unfortunately, the Charger took the smoke target, but nonetheless, it is going to be a massive amount again, as I said, going out onto them. Took 50% of their HP. Bonus is sitting at 67%. No pills are needed to be popped yet, but they have 2 Survivors in 41 and 51 in the 60 range, which is not good for them. Going to get a 1 boom.
This stuff sucks.
They're going to get a pullback. Alright, they will kill the Smoker. Spit goes on to nothing. Just trying to delay them. And they are in danger of spawning this tank. Oh, and someone hit the car alarm. They are not in a good way right now. They are so separated. The tank's going to be able to cut them off. They're going to have Horde coming in. Oh, this is madness going on. And there's a 2-cap already. Welty's just going to come up here and clean it up as he has the first tank of the game for his team. And right now it is looking like it's just going to be a wipe going out. Rock's going to land. He does get his sets of pills off, but he's going to miss his first punch here in the corner. Gets his punch. One more's going to get the in-cap. He's still at 4K. Right now, Lamb is just trying to clear commons. He gets boomed. The Jockey lands. And that is a wipe going on to Team Sadistic. Nakavt got a chapter score of 285. Yeah, unfortunate for them. They hit the car alarm right when they spawn the tank. Not something that you want to do. Unfortunate for Team Sadistic. They're going to be on an uphill climb already. They're going to have to equal that wipe with that tank. Unless they can probably quad them before. It's an opportunity, but let's see if they can pull it off as they're going to reconnect once again for Team Sadistic.
Reloading.
Alright, as they have their teammate return to the game, waiting for Welty to ready up, and we will get the second half of map 1 live. I think Welty just wants to relocate his smoker. 3 spawns above to the right, 1 from directly in front. Let's see what they can make do with this opening attack. Actually, Welty Survivor, what am I talking about? Alright, spawns are going to rocket in. They get a pull. What an M2 while getting pulled onto the jockey. Nice charge fits going to land onto Nick. It looks like Nick also got the long get-up animation. Unfortunate for
Reloading.
Nick.
Reload.
Can now catch up. One survivor a little behind. Hunter, Boomer, Jockey waiting for the last spawn. They did kill Spitter, so they won't get it for this hit. Alright, man, they have spawns coming from every Twitch angle. Boomer's just gonna go. No other spawns are actually gonna. They're just gonna hold. Alright, that's gonna let Nakavt go through this choke point.
Reloading. I'm a reload.
A little questionable on the SI play, if you ask me. I think you at least try to get some damage here. Maybe send the Boomer in towards the end. But they will get charge spit. They're not going to get a quad. I think they probably thought they were going to have the opportunity to go for. This may be the last attack. Oh, the Charger's going to rocket in. The Charger misses. Jockey and Hunter come a little late to the show. And nothing is going to land except for some free spit damage going on to Nick. Sprint's just going to take a little bit damage.
Don't shoot that car.
Pings look pretty even.
Back up here.
Spawns are just about up before they get the tank. I think they might get one more. And they are healthy enough to run back. We may see them run back to safe room.
Reloading.
Smoker, Jockey, Hunter, Boomer will be the attack before tank spawns. It looks like they're just going to let him go in with it. All right, Hunter's going to spawn up. Oh, Jockey gets M2'd. Nobody else goes. Alright, will be the first tank of the game for Team Sadistic in the hands of Rams. And indeed, just like I said, they're going to run back. This is pretty standard since they have the bonus for it. Team Sadistic took too much damage and they couldn't do that, but this tank just needs to get the cutoff. I don't think he's going to have spawns to try to delay this. Charger's not going to make it. Charger needs to go now. Charger needs to go now. Charger's going to go. Gets a stumble out the door. Oh, that's huge. Are they going to get the clear? Oh, that's even more big. What a save. The Smoker does not get the pull. Oh, he misses the pull there, too. The tank was not able to capitalize it. That was so close to being devastating to Team Nakavt, but they're going to be able to run back. Yeah, Welty doesn't know how to window. Tanks is already second pass. The Boomer's killed himself. These cars are not in the greatest of spots. It's going to be hard for him to get him out without him getting bounce around all wonky. I think he knows it. No, he doesn't. He's going to try. This is just going to go out of play, I think. Yeah, he's going to go. He's got to just try. He has tri-cap for his support. He's losing rage. He needs to do something here. Doesn't even try for the car. Just going to take the other one in. He's lost 1K already. That car is now in play. Survivors might just push forward. He misses his first punch onto Welty. He misses his second punch. He misses his third punch. The Charger comes in. The Charger lands. A Hunter lands. Hunter gets cleared. The third SI got killed and I didn't see it. He gets a punch onto Coach. And that tank doesn't get much at all. Actually, that tank was a Rams tank, and all of his pits were God-framed. Unfortunately, the tank gets no damage. That's pretty much a no-hitter. All the damage came from the SI, but they do get something. They need to get something here. It's not going to be the best support what they got. They're going to send the Boomer first. They're going to have a Boomer another hit. They send the Spitter again. Now they're going to have a 2-2 if they go with these two cappers. Or they're going to hold for the quad, which is like what they're content with doing. And man, if you're gonna go for a quad, you might as well just send those 2 cappers first, then send the 2 support in to see if you can get at least a scratch or 2 in. But nonetheless, they're gonna hold, and they'll get a quad try for the alleys by the car alarms, and they do still have both of them. And now this will be a quad try. Let's see if they can capitalize on it. Charger needs to get in position. All right, they're gonna send it in. The Charger rockets in. Here they go. Quad try. Charger lands. It's a tri-cap. Oh, it was almost the quad, but they're going to get 2 tri-caps. Nice clear. Looks like 2 of the SI went for the same target, which allowed them to get the clear. Bonus did suffer a little bit. They do have to pop 2 sets of pills also because of it. But right now, Nakavt is right now in set to take a pretty commanding lead. If they can just get the distance alone, they'll have almost double the score, but they want more, and they're bound to get it. Now they have a 2-2 jockeys. Again, they send the boomer first. Let's see what they do with their cappers now. They're going to send him in. The jockey lands. No idea what that Charger was doing. The Spit's not going to get anything. The Spitter did die last, I believe, so they're going to get tri-cap with Boom.
Ammo.
I would say right now Team Sadistic is a little bit, I would say, the underdog here. Not understanding the affected as much, I would say, as the other team did. Their stack order is quite questionable, not getting the favorable hits that they want. They're sending the smoker in first. Other cappers were not even ready. They killed Boomer first again. They're going to get another Boomer. It's going to be a 2-2 next attack. A pole gets cleared. Charger comes from another zip code. Hunter does eventually land for that 1 damage after getting cleared immediately. And boom, attack shut down. 2-2 incoming without the smoker and the Hunter. So it's going to be Jockey Charger, a Boomer Spitter for the final attack for Sadistic.
Watch out! Hey, I'm reloading.
Oh no, Chalky Smoker. I'm sorry. I did not get the death order correctly. That's even worse. This is the worst thing you could get. Jockey does go, but no teammates look like they had any idea what to do. Smoker's going to go in by himself. After the Boomer gets popped, Spit's going to go on nothing. Actually gets 2 dings onto Jazz, and there we go. They're going to walk in with a chapter score of 1,084.
We are the kings of the world.
Yeah, no, that's not the real Yams. It is actually YARMS. But right now, Sadistic is quite an underdog going in here. Just into map 2.
I've been thinking. Somewhere down the road, do you think we can trade up for a car?
Bro, that car is family now. Hell, biker fella's awesome dude, man, but we ain't trading him for Nick.
Actually, does anyone want to put that to a vote? Would you hurry? Come on, get, come on, let's go. Would you hurry? Come on, get, come on. Would you hurry? Come on, let's, come on, let's go. Would you hurry? Get, come on, hurry. Would you hurry? Come on, let's, would you hurry? Come on, let's, get the lead out.
All right, as we go live on to map 2.
Jimmy Gibbs Jr., we're coming for you, baby.
Carp is in the lead right now with a pretty good bonus or separation in Delta, about almost 800 points before they even left the safe room. Boomer, Charger, Smoker, Jockey will be the first hit they have to worry about. Boomer coming from quite an interesting area, and they're just going to power through. The Boomer is not going to get anything. The Charger gets melted as he tries to take the full target forward, and that is a great shutdown, but following a triple proxy, and the Jockey's going to try to make a play on the Green Survivor. He does, but not going to get far enough away, and the and the boom survivors don't get horrid enough to let the jockey get away from their range of their gun. So not much is going to come out of that. Actually, it turned out to be pretty decent. I take it back. That was actually 5% without a spitter. Didn't think it was going to turn out to that much damage. That's actually pretty decent. Charger, spitter, hunter, smoker. Hunter has lost almost 200 HP already. 161 is already gone. He's down to 89 HP. Looks like they're getting ready to send the attack in any moment here. There they come. Oh, he did not get it. They missed it. They got inside. They're going to send everything from behind. It's not what you want to do. Charger somehow lands, but beautiful take by the Survivor team right now. Clearly showing that they are a little outclassing their opponents right now with knowing how to move, a little bit unity as a team movement as Survivors, and they know it, so they're being a little aggressive and just holding the W key, taking these choke points with ease. In fact, it's still almost got a 5% from that hit somehow, so not like they're not doing anything with them. The jockey gets M2 to kill. The boomer comes in to land the boom. A pound spit's going to come out. Nope, spit gets blocked by Coach. So it's only going to be a spit delay.
Ammo here.
This will take us under the river.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Full attack is now up. Boomer, Charger, Smoker, and the jockey. Alright, this will be the second tank of the game for Team Sadistic. Charger is going to become the tank, but doesn't get anything. Jockey lands, and then the Boomer shortly follows after. A Smoke is trailing, which is not going to get anything. Smoker is now dead. Tank is not going to be able to cut them off in time. That was actually pretty close. Tank is just going. Not waiting for any support. Oh no, this tank, you're going. It does get a punch right onto Rochelle. It's down to half HP. Gets another punch onto Rochelle. Another punch onto Rochelle, but Welty does get the pills off. The Hunter will land. That's going to be a Rock. Rock lands. Another punch onto Jazz. Jockey will take Welty away. Another punch onto Jazz. That's going to be an in cap going onto Jazz. And that is a dead tank. That's actually a really good tank by Team Sadistic. Managed to almost get 2 in caps. The DB has got melted about 20% because Welty. And they get another in cap on a Jazz. And when you pick a Survivor up, it does take another 5%. So that's where the 28 came from.
Thanks.
And they have to pop all their pills but one. So all in all, I think that's a good tank. But for Team Sadistic, that would be a good tank if you're keeping up point for point. But if you're not, you nearly needed a wipe there. But nonetheless, they got what they did. The next attack is up 2-2 with a Smoker and a Hunter. Each capper come from opposite side. Boomer come from behind. Boomer went first. They're going to get another one. Little misplay again on the capper. Smoker gets cleared. Hunter does land. Spit is late, but still gets 3 dings onto Nick. And that will be another SI attack dealt with by the Survivor team. They find another set of pills, which will help for Jazz and Welty later on in the map when they get to the sewer. As right now, Sprint is a little lagged behind by getting Comet slapped.
Should we wait until they finish?
But it's pretty irrelevant right now as they are just go-going.
Together, people.
All right, they attack fast. Boomer again goes first, which means you're going to get yet another. Jockey lands. Charger still has a while to get there. Jockey lands on the boom target. Charger will not get anything but a fist or two, and they actually took a lot of damage from that. Oh my gosh. Jazz, they already popped a set of pills. Jazz gonna have to eat another one, and both the Queen survivors are now in the 50 range.
That hit the spot.
So they do suffer for the go-going, but they know they got the lead, and they don't want to give the Team Sadistic any chance of making a comeback. So they want to make safe room minimum. Boom gets popped again. First they'll get another one. Hunter gets killed on top of the spit. Smoker and Spitter die last, so they get tri-cap with Boom. Team Sadistic is... I don't know. Not good sack orders. They're getting boomers every hit and not really be able to capitalize on their full potential of the damage they can get, but they do get another 60 points off. The bonus is now down to 442, 28.5 following that common slap. Boomer, Hunter, Jockey, Charger are going to be the next hit. One boom does land. Don't think more is going to come out of that, but if they don't go with their cappers, they'll get another boomer. Pretty sure the infected team had a boomer every hit so far, except for probably this one, barring the tank fight.
Come on, Ellis. You got it in you.
Charger gets nothing. Jockey does land. Hunter will land on Nick for a minute, but I couldn't get my camera out of there. Sorry about the little bad POV. Spit's gonna go for a delay. A little spit damage onto Nick actually. Bonus goes down to 249. The DB is pretty much almost gone. Boomer's gonna go. Spit's gonna go. Then Boomer gets proxied onto Rochelle. Charger doesn't make it all the way down, but does get a 2 charge. No slam. And that is going to be the safe room made with a bonus of 192.
That's what I'm talking about.
I got hit by burning douche.
Oh, I keep hoping we drive to a place where there aren't any more zombies.
Oh, I just keep hoping I wake up someday.
I keep hoping we find an open burger tank.
Whatever.
Alright, it is now Team Sadistic's turn to go as Survivor. Let's see if they can dent that lead. They did get the bonus down to a pretty respectable 192, but they really need to step their Survivor game up. They're going to need to at least walk in with a 700 bonus, I would say. Maybe not 700, but just at least 250 to 300 more. But this is a very long map. And there we go. We are going live. Opening attack that they deal with will be Charger, Smoker, Boomer, and the Jockey.
Reloading.
One survivor is holding the safe room. Shotgun is taking point lead. They keep the Uzis in the middle. Shell looks to be the front shotgun player for Team Sadistic. They send spawns in. Jockey lands. Charger is surfing on somebody's head and eventually gets killed.
Reloading. Reloading.
And the Smoker will die last.
Reloading!
3 boom. That will cause them to be slowed up a little bit. One survivor goes up to check for a melee weapon. Grabs it. Actually takes a separate route from his teammates, but no one can capitalize it. Spitter 1 and 2, but nothing they can really do. Charger's the next spawn up. They'll have tri-cap. No, 2-2 with Spit. Charge Hunter. I wonder if this was intentional, but Boomer did die out of order. Hunter's going to spawn from behind. There goes the Hunter. Charger coming in a little late. Charger goes from a mile away. Spit is not going to land. And right now the Survivor team needs to go and take this choke point. Oh, they are taking their time. What do you go? They still have a couple seconds before the spawns. They might be able to get it. They do get a Jockey spawn up. The Jockey does spawn to try to slow it up. Oh, they don't get it. Oh, a little misplay by Nakavt. They weren't able to get it. Looks like the Jockey trying to... Nope, it's just going to respawn. No, he's not. Actually, the Hunter's going to go in. Does eventually get skied, but after 4 or 5 attempts, followed by a Jockey death.
Reloading here!
Reloading here.
And they're getting away. They're going through the map pretty quickly, but they have taken a lot of damage. 21% to be exact. And they have a split between them. Not even aware of anything. Charger gets infinitely stuck, and they don't get the clear, and they still get the charge spit onto Nick. All the survivors are flirting with that 60-point range. One's at 67, one at 60, 56 and 57 for the other two. No survivors are 2 punches, but they're all 3. Boomer trolling. Boomer eventually gets popped. This will be the second tank of the game for Team Nakavt, and it will be in the hands of Jazz. Hunter is the first thing to accompany the tank, waiting for the final 2 spawns to come up. Jockey and Charger. Let's see if they're going to sack this Charger and get something else, or if they're content with going in with this. They're going for damage. They get a pounce. Charger gets a punch, but nothing lands. Jockey gets M2'd and killed, so now they're going to get a Boomer, Smoker, Hunter. So he's going to have retro support. We're trying to push the tank to get some chip on him. But you're not going to get much. Jazz smartly just going to retreat and save the HP. 2 sets of pills left. One survivor already popped their pills for some reason. Alright, this will be the tank. It's going to be retro support. Let's see what he can do with it. Boomer just get popped, gets nothing. Gets 1 punch onto Ellis. Ellis pops pills. Another punch. He's only down to 3k HP. It's 2 more punches onto Ellis. A pull goes on to Rochelle, gets cleared. Hunter trying to find a target. Hunter is failing the tank. The tank is almost dead. That is a dead tank.
Reloading.
Charger coming late to the show. Charger gets killed. Questionable SI play there. The tank does spread the love a little bit, but not much damage coming out of that, as I think they wanted. Bonus is sitting at 700. I don't know if they can manage to hold on to it, but they right now, if they can shut down the next 2 big choke points coming up right here and get into the sewers, they have potential of possibly making up some good points here. They send the Boomer first again. Spit's going to go. Spit dies next. Jockey goes in shortly after. Jockey's going to get killed. And the Smoker's going to hold. Now they're going to get another 2-2. They're killed the Boomer and the Spitter first. Coach found pills. That was a big find there. That's going to keep one of their survivors slower for a little longer.
Reloading. Reloading. Let's do this together.
Hunter pre-spawn down below. The 4 survivors don't really have much time to wait. Boomer coming from a smart spot up on top of the railing. They are not ready for it. They let the 1 boom hit. Their friend gets taken away. They are not able to get the clear. This is going to be the bonus differential they needed to save. They're not going to save, and that is going to be a down, making the team slow for the Kim slow for the rest of the campaign chapter. That'll take the bonus to 360. They find 1 more set of pills, but decide to pop it immediately, even though one of the other survivors already have gotten in cap. Little questionable play. One of the survivors are completely separated. Wisely retreating, though. Jockey tried to do the cutoff. Spit goes out on nothing. Jockey takes the full target. Now the Smoker's just behind, lingering. They still have a smaller bonus than them, but since they're slow, they're going to take at least 3 or 4 more hits.
Open. Let's go.
Don't stop in the sewer.
All right, we get a top. Boomer rockets in. How in the hell does that Boomer get a 3 boom there? They get a pull in the back. Nice self-clear by Ellis. Rams is getting charged down below. So much horde on Rams down the bottom.
There's a ladder.
And that is officially the bonus lower than the other team. So right now they're in danger of going down even more. Even if they could just make the safe room with this bonus, they still have to take these 2 more hits.
Back into the water.
And it looks like they're content with going out here. They're going to get a pull in the back. They do get a pull back. The Boomer covers. Jockey gets in and cap. 2 survivors all the way ahead by themselves. And they're going to spit delay Rams. Jockey eventually dies. Spitter is going to linger in the back. Probably get a spitter, 1 or 2.
Heads up.
Now they get 1 pickup. They can't get both of them.
Get up. Get up.
Spit delay incoming. Hunter's gonna come as well. Try to get a pounce on the spit. That's gonna probably incap another survivor. Maybe it might be the beginning of the end. That's 3 survivors down, 1 dead. And Ram's not gonna get the boomer. Boomer's gonna get 1. You're picking up the wrong survivor. And that survivor's gonna be picked up. They should be able to get
Looks like it's just you and me.
to the door of the sewer, and that's gonna be it.
You do that again, and it will bury
Smoker coming from behind, so is the Hunter. Jockey's gonna come from the front. There goes the pole, gets duly cleared. Jockey gets an in cap, and the Hunter coming to clean it up. And there it is. Oh no, he gets it clear, and the in cap.
Hey, give me a hand.
And there's the in cap. They do manage to get a 2-chapter score of 900, so they'll be down 1,076 going into map 2, or 3, I mean. Technically, if map 1 didn't happen, there wouldn't be that much difference at all. Only about less than 300 points. But they needed that 300 to be on the other side to possibly make a comeback for this match, but we do go to the next chapter. Sacrifice 1 and 2 now will be played. Are the Passifice. 1,076 delta going into map 2. Tank will be sitting at 67%. That's the exact same
Can
tank we
someone
saw
help
the
me,
last
please?
map. So they're going to have to go through the event,
Really?
go through
Thanks.
the train wreck area, and also pass a little corridor where the fire's in the corner. That's potential for a lot of damage. And that's where the tank will spawn. So they have to make a decision. Are we going to push or fall back? As I know, a lot of people have been having mixed feelings on the tank change or sacrifice due to the having to run back through that choke point. Plus, you have to open one train cart door, then the second train cart door. So it really comes down with how smart the SI team is. But if the SI doesn't hold when the first train cart opens and let them open it, and then their attack goes right away, then they'll be able to open the second door for free. And the second door takes twice as long as the first door. And it's pretty common for some of the better teams to start sending one SI at a time to try to see how much damage they can put onto the survivors when they try to open that second door. So you'll usually see one team open the first door, run back to the boat, then the SI attack would come in after the horde starts. And then the survivor team won't have enough time to go over there and open it before the cappers can start trolling the event door, because it takes, like I said, it takes quite some time to open as we wait for Kim to come back. We'll get the first half of Sacrifice along the way. They're calling the change a moronic move. Actually, I don't think it's a terrible move, sir. But honestly, I'd like to see it opened up before that area. Just take the hittables away and see what people do towards the beginning of the map. The tank.
Someone!
Don't give him no toys.
Thanks.
Alright, here we go. We're going live for Sap of Sacrifice. Opening attack that the survivors will have to deal with will be the Hunter, Charger, Smoker, and the Boomer. 3 cappers going to come from the... Actually, not cappers, but looks like they're going to be 2-2. Boom charge from the top. Hunter's going to go right for the first one. They gets it. Charger will land on the pounce target. It looks like they all wanted to go after Welty there, and not much going to come out of it.
Reloading!
3% will be dealt to the survivor team.
At
have to find a boat on the other side of this bridge.
Look out! Watch your ass!
Jockey!
All right, they're going to send the spawns in. The jockey lands. Hunter will not. Charger lands, but nothing comes of it because he was too chipped. And that's a nice skeet going out by Welty.
Nice.
And they will be able to navigate through this building and probably get through the next one before all the spawns will be ready.
Hell yes.
Actually, one took a scenic route to get the melee. So now spawns may have the opportunity to be set up in time. And, okay, they will. So now they're coming out. They know it, so the survivors slow down. They'll clear out all the commons so they don't have to go out, get common locked, and give the SI easy cappers. Oh, they just run out anyways, but the support was not ready for it. The smoker gets a pull. The hunter does not land. Eventually gets killed. A nice quad boom comes out. Jockey will land after the smoker is killed, but that is going to be it. And now the survivor team will be able to go in there and get that first door open. They're not going to be able to get the second one unless they're going to be ballsy and just go for it. Which I bet they try.
Watch out!
Nope, okay, nope. See, exactly as I was saying. They're going to be we're backing up here. They're going to probably go to the boat, surround the boat.
Reloading!
Don't give any spawns. Oh, they're giving the boat spawn up. This is a little questionable. That, the 2 boom goes up. A little misplay by the survivor team. The hunter will land. The charger does not, though. Charger got a little overzealous, I think. I think with the pound spitting already, he should have just been patient and tried to stumble him back in the spit for some more damage, but... And most important, the spitter should have kept himself alive. Spitter did die. Spitter stays alive. He could have tried to control the second door from being opened and give his team another opportunity of a second attack. Alright, Hunter's going to come from the side. Smoker, it's actually a quad. Jockey died first, Charger's second, or the Hunter. But nonetheless, no cappers land.
Weapons here!
And that's rough. You can't have a quad and have nothing land and get no damage out of it because the 2-2 that's next.
Reloading!
Attack is shut down.
Reloading!
They could probably get out here or even start their way back if they choose. Spits.
Look out!
Mortar spits, but doesn't get the delay.
Pass the bricks.
They're just sending this tank in right away. Oh, the tank hesitates. Spitter is dead. Alright. Oh, this tank is separating one of the survivors. Hunter is trying so hard to help. Hunter does eventually land. That's a huge separation. Rock does not land. The tank, what are you doing? Tank does not try to cut off, just tries to play goalie. Eventually gets sprint in the corner here. Tank's getting burgered, he gets a turn punch, it's gonna be another corner. This is gonna be a wipe going out onto the survivors. Magnum can't clear it. Oh, Magnum does clear it. Bill's gonna be able to get his pills off. Welty dies. Oh, he doesn't land his rock. The survivors will not get wiped there. The survivors gave him every opportunity to get the wipe. The tank just tried to play goalie instead of intercept for some reason, but the bonus is non-existent. Or the HP, there's just going to be DB upon the pickup here.
You might need these. Here, you can have this.
Yeah, I know it should have been a wipe, but it was not. 2 survivors will be fast. One is dead, one is slow. Hunter is in quite a situation, but nobody sees it. Hunter will land on an Uzi. Charger will not land, just stumble. And that Hunter does get an in cap. I think the lead has caused Team Nakavt to be a little bit sloppy at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
Survivor dying during the tank.
Ass hurts.
Something ain't working right.
They find one set of pills. They will be able to keep everybody fast. And they're popped.
Reloading.
Alright, Jockey's gonna come from the front, but nobody else was ready. Cole goes into the spit. Nice Charger. Charger will get it in cap. They'll have to drop to pick up.
I can help you up, but I'm not gonna
And
let you
redo
get
it
in
again.
bad shape. If we don't find you some first aid, you're not gonna
Thanks,
survive
Bill.
another hit.
I go down again and I'm
Shit,
dead.
I'm not doing too good here.
Boomer gets a 3 boom there. Survivor's just very, very reckless or just unaware of everything going on at the moment. They're taking so much damage. The Jockey will land. It gets another pull down. Jockey does eventually get killed. There's a pounce up top. M2's him off. Oh, he gets killed. It pounces him. Wow, what's going on here? Spit's gonna go out. Not gonna get anybody. And now there were 2. This will be the 3rd time they hit him in this area.
Reloading. Charger.
Charger lands. Jockey gets M2'd and does get killed. But he's not able to save the Charger fast enough. And there goes the pull to finish them off. So they will not make it. 404 not found will be their chapter score, and their campaign score will be 2,380.
Let's go, ladies.
All right, and we are live the second half of Sacrifice 1. This will be map 3 of the tournament match. Smoker, Charger, Boomer, and Hunter will be the opening attack. That team Sadistic will have to deal with. Boomer's going to go off. Boomer's not going to get anything. Boomer's going to retreat, though. Boomer's going to go and die first again. And looks like they want to go... Uh-oh. Welty Hunter incoming. Oh, and Welty is not going to get it, but Welty will retreat with his life. And actually all of his HP, as no one was aware of it. Welty will go back and do his thing again. Charger almost lands. Should have been a little bit more patient for that.
Weapon over here.
Here comes Welty's Hunter.
Reloading.
Hunter!
And there it is, the 25 from Welty with the spit follow. Pull into the spit, getting scratches onto Zoe. And there it is, everybody. Welty Hunter does land.
Watch out. Watch your ass.
Thank you, Fish. You are the man. I appreciate it, my friend. Very kind of you.
Reloading. Reloading.
Alright, 2 spawns are up only, so they're not going to be able to get out of this building without all spawns being up. Boomer's going to go in for a 1 boom. He has 3 cappers. Let's see what they're going to do. They're going to stay inside and clear the comms before they come out, which is not a bad play. But so far, after 2 attacks, they have suffered just shy of 9%. Charger's going to rocket in. The Charger is going to miss. He scores a goal for the World Cup, but he's not going to get anything else other than that. But a respawn, and now the other 3 survivors, or 4 survivors actually, are just going to go forward and open up this train cart, start this event.
Reloading.
And they should retreat to the boat. The boat will be the smartest place to go. Have also all 4 survivors surround it and defend it. And they're almost doing it right. Yes, they are. I think there's actually a spawn behind them. The Boomer is not weary of it. The Boomer gets a spawn between them, though. Gets it. The Smoker is an unsuccessful. Charger failed miserably. And the Boomer just gets a proxy onto a survivor. And now they should go open the second door. Uncontested. I have no idea. Alright, they get the second door open, and now they have another horde they're going to deal with, and they have a quad attempt. Should probably go back in the room behind those two rail cars, so two train cars there. They're going to send the spawns in, go for the quad here. Charger playing chicken, but he gets killed. The only one capper will land at a time. It's all rolling in one cap. Not much comes out of it, but 4 tanks are going to almost take 20% away from Team Sadistic, and that's exactly what they need right now. They need to be able to get through this tank fight. And right now they are not making through this area very fast. They are splitting up right now and not watching each other. And don't spawn this tank. You spawn this tank before your friends are here, it'd be a huge misplay. Charger coming from behind. Charger unfortunately doesn't get the 2 charge. The boomer gets popped up, doesn't get anybody. That's a huge miss for them. And now it leaves the hunter by itself. As the commons chase from behind, but most of them are just going to walk into the fire. And it will be the 3rd tank of the game before a team Nakavt, and it will be in the hands of Sprint.
On top of the bridge.
Rock's going to go in, not going to get anything. Right now he has a tri-cap to out the hunter. Alright, they're going to go for some damage here, trying to land a rock. Rock is incoming. The rock lands, which is most important. The charger lands a 2 charge, which means there's another capper landing. Another rock goes out. Bonus has suffered traumatically from that. And I think right now Sprint is very content with what he's doing, and no one is LOSing. The attack is down. LOS. Alright, it's officially starting the LOS. Survivors are separated big time, but they got boom. Now is not the time to LOS. The boomer's coming in, and they pop it on each other. This should cause the tank to go in, and I believe this is going to start the beginning of the end. They take him down 1K. Smoker gets a separation pull. He gets a double punch onto 2 survivors. The green survivor not able to clear the hunter, clears the smoker. 2 green survivors are running away. They're green but on temporary health. Tank misses. They're not even shooting the tank when they run away. So the tank is so healthy right now. 1 survivor is up, and that is going to be a wipe going on to Sadistic. And they're going to bring their 3 chapter score to 1,194 to the not to. I don't even know how to pronounce their name. It's terrible. Nakavt to 2,380. They haven't furthered the lead much more, but they've furthered it another about 200 points.
So this is really it. We're gonna run away to some island. So long, world. Good luck with all the zombies.
Damn it, Zoe. We trusted
Alright, tank will be
Cena.
sitting at
We trusted the
52% for
military.
this chapter.
And they
That's
left us
going to be
die.
right in the big
You
tanker
think they'll
area.
ever let us back in? We're on our own, kid.
Not a
By
favorable
time you
tank to
start
play, or
acting
not a
like-
favorable tank for the infected at all, because if you don't have your support you want, and you spend too much time getting your toys in, this map is notorious for getting your tank AI'd. Why the survivor team just running back through the map.
We have to hurry, guys. Hurry, guys, hurry.
As we wait for Rams to ready up, we'll get the final chapter of this tournament match along the way. One of these teams will go 2-1, one of them will go 1-2, and right now it looks like Team Sadistic is set to fall as they're infected first for this chapter. Smoker, Spitter, Jockey, Charger. This is potential for a lot of damage and separation. Smoker does get baited. And the Charger goes in after the Jockey gets killed. The Smoker goes in at all. They all pretty much spawn together, but they all go in one at a time. Sometimes you get your attack baited and you just gotta hold and try to make the best of it, but they send everything in, accumulating a total of 1.3% damage onto the survivor team, and now they're gonna be able to push through into this open area which is really advantageous for the survivor team if they can get past this oil tanker on the left before all the spawns can get ready for it. Boomer comes from a mile, does manage to land. The charger won't. Jockey is trying, but eventually is killed, and then finally the hunter lands on the boom target, and it's cleared up after getting that 1 damage. So all the damage has come from common, chip, or friendly fire, because there's only 1 damage on the board from that hunter that hit the last attack. But even though the board has 2% damage on it, the SI have not done it. And the survivor team managed to get through the building out in the open. The smoker comes from behind. The charger, I don't know what the hell he was trying to do, but that charger had a dream. But he manages to get some Tyson punches on the survivor. Only 2.
Reloading!
Now they're going to be able to get past the car alarm out into the tanker area where they're going to fight the tank. And where is he going to spawn? Okay, he spawns not in the most favorable spot to be chipped by the survivor team, but car is not in the worst spot. Gonna rotate over to his dumpsters. All right, he's gonna go to his dumpsters and then probably work his way in. Or they're gonna go for an SI attack. Are they gonna go and they get a pull onto one survivor? The jockey does land. Hunter has no idea what the hell it wants to do. It eventually lands on the target after the other 2 cappers are clear. And now the tank is in danger. But hey sir, if you're watching, there's a suggestion for you. See this right here? When the survivors drop, don't let them go back. Get rid of the ladder. Just don't let them go back. Be a good way to balance the map, in my opinion. Just a suggestion. Tank's going to reposition on top of the highway. A 1 boom will land, and this will cause the tank to get his toys into play. What's 1 car? That is a 2nd car. That was real close to hitting one of the survivors. He has him in decent position right now. He hit that one out of play. That is so unfortunate. Didn't have to keep the 1 car on the other side. All right, he's got him in a good spot. Oh, he let him by you. Misplayed by the tank here. He gets a punch. Gets another punch. Just gonna have to go for the in cap. He's down to 4k HP. The infected don't have to go in yet, but they decide to. And it was a good play. It's gonna be an in cap on another survivor. 2 survivors down, almost a 3rd one. I think he's gonna go for the kill here. He's gonna try. 1 survivor is gonna pick up the other one. And there is gonna be a death on the sprint, but not until they get another pickup. Tries for a rock. And they're going to survive with 3. It's going to cost 1 their life. A nice 2 cap go out there. I thought it was a little early, but they still land. The charger misses. Charger needed to get his cap there. A pull goes out in the jazz, cleared right away. 1 more miracle rock will land. And now that's going to be the death of this tank. No more rocks will come out. If this lands, I'll be shocked. Nope, it is dead.
Reloading! Weapons!
Rest in peace, little man.
Feel terrible.
Well, they say screw the pills.
Hunter out there.
Eventually the hunter gets killed after bouncing around like a fool. The jockey comes in to try to get something. Killed, Spitter dies. Boomer's gonna... Don't do that, Boomer. Boomer gets 1. And that will be a sack for a quad for the Salt Hill.
Watch out! Reloading! Ammo here.
Charger is the first spawn up.
Broken.
Charger's so tempted to go when he shouldn't. Don't do it, Charger. Oh, the hunter lands. That's nice. Nice M2. Nice kill. That will be 2 wing caps. And that smoker is in danger of getting his attack back. Need to pick up that survivor. Oh no, you can run it back.
Hey, no worries. I got
You're gonna get pulled, but the
Oh, man.
Magnum should be able to clear this.
I need some help!
There's the clear. should have picked up Welty first. Now you have a Spitter to worry about.
Come on, lazy.
Spitter does get the kill onto Ellis. I mean, Rochelle. Jockey cleans it up as well. So they will get wiped with a chapter score of 426. Oh no, wait, what? Magnum clear. I take it back. Charger tries to get Jazz into the water, but unsuccessful. Jazz has no way you're going to get that pickup and realizes the inevitable. Now is going to go up this inevitable climb when there's this many zombies. Oh, tries to get the skeet. Unfortunately, not able to. Just gets about 20 some HP. And they will get wiped with the chapter score 426. Campaign score 2,806. Boy. All right. We know the distance for this is 700. So if they get the distance alone, I'll bring them to
Explain to me again
1894.
why
So
we
they
didn't take any
need
one of the perfectly good boats we passed.
940 bonus about.
Why didn't we
940
buy
is
one
the
of
magic
those boats
number.
to look for a sailboat?
Shut up, friend. All right, that's not a bad idea.
Let's make a note of that for next time, all right?
As we wait for Rams to ready up, this will be the final half of this tournament match, everybody. Can Sadistic make the comeback with a bonus of 9-something?
Ammo here.
Or is Team Nakavt going to take a second W going 2-1? Smoker, Charger, Jockey, Spitter will be the opening attack that the survivors will deal with, and looks like they're content with just hitting as they're going out. Smoker gets a pull. It's a nice clear, actually. Questionable Charger. No damage. Jockey's going to go out and try to get Lewis. And does! They all run through the spit to get the clear, and they take so much damage from it for no reason.
Damn.
That will make no survivors 5-punch. Oh, no, I lied. Rams will be the only one.
Reloading.
The one that got jocked.
Reloading.
Two boom goes out. Smoker and the Hunter and the Charger all going at the same time. The Charger misses. Smoker does land. Charger gets killed because the survivor had a melee. Smoker gets M2'd and killed. Hunter eventually gets killed before the Smoker. And that will be a pretty decent take. The bonus still sitting at 1,408. They have a lot they got to hold on to. You need to help the survivors in the back. Two split and not helping. They just hit right in the area and they already have the spawns up. And they should hit on the back one right now, and I don't know if they'll get it in time. Nope, okay, they got in. Jockey and Charger just relocating in here. Try to get a charge spit as they come up the stairs. There they go, they do get the charge. Spitter's gonna come behind. Spitter was late though. Jockey's gonna keep him in the spit. And the Jockey is eventually cleared, but man, they are just gone. But Heel Kim takes so much damage from it. Bonus down to 1,240. They are now only have 300 more points to flirt with before that bonus delta is too much to overcome. Look at the separation here. The pole lands. Car alarm is set off somehow. 2 cap goes out. Charger takes a full target. 1 slam. Another 200 comes off the bonus. Now they only have about 160 left before it's GG. And they are just taking their time. Tank is up. Horde is still in. Two cap comes out. Car was pretty close. Rock comes out. Rock is not going to land. Tank's going to relocate and actually just get more cars into play. The Charger almost lands from a mile. Right now, it's just a lot of commons. Boomer, Smoker. He's going to bring his 2 dumpsters in play. He's going to hold the retro support. Looks like he's happy with it. Boomer doesn't get anybody. It's a nice shutdown by the Boomer. Survivor did have to jump off the boat. And it looks like this tank is completely content with letting him take 1 damage per shot. And there it is again. I didn't even pay attention, but Welty with another 25, getting an in-cap onto Rams. I am sorry, guys. I was not even paying attention. I noticed it at the last second.
I'm going home in a box.
Alright, second pass. He should start to bring his toy in now. Hittable is flying in. Oh, and Hittable hits. Car hits one of the Survivor dumpsters coming down. Dumpster hits the Smoker. 2 hits for the tank. 1 Survivor, 1 infected. Looks like he's just going to go for the grind here. Nope, he's just going to take this in cap. There goes an in cap onto Rams. 2 Survivors up. Charger goes from a mile away. He's down to 3.7k HP. Just going to get the grind. Gets a kill onto Yams. Or Yarms. Going back to get another toy. 3.5k HP.
I was just starting to like that guy.
And it looks like the Survivors just don't know what to do. They're just out of their comfort zone. And the Tanks is going to get the kill on the Ram. Miss punch. And dead. Now he's 3k HP, and he has the Hunter. He'll wait for his support, probably roll in and finish this off. Try for another car. Almost gets Zoe, not quite. Another Hunter comes in. Should have paid attention to who had the Hunter. Jockey will not get anybody. Tank punched somebody to the car. Survivor pops pills, well, still at so much HP. Tank down to 730 HP, trying to get a car on each side. Car flying up. He's going to relocate, probably pop this one over onto Francis. Not going to get it. There goes the pull. He's not going to get the clear, and here comes the Hunter to clean it up. Hunter coming. Oh, what a newsy skeet. Nice shutdown. We just get the clear. Rock will land. There goes the in-cap. Tank down to 123 HP. The GGs are going out. And Tank's going to clean it up, and that will be the GG, everybody.
I'm down.
That is going to be Team Nakavt taking the W over Team
Someone
Sadistic
Guys,
to further the record to 2-1.